In the heart of the Arabian desert, a colossal and audacious vision is springing forth from the sands, an unprecedented megacity known as Neom. Enveloped in mystery and grandeur, Neom promises to redefine the boundaries of possibility, boasting ambitions that stretch beyond imagination. But what could possibly warrant the astronomical price tag of $500 billion? A city born from the dreams of a Saudi Arabian Crown Prince, home to flying cars, robot maids, and even an artificial moon. Brace yourself, for this is no ordinary urban development. It's a realm of luxury, innovation, controversy, and a quest for a new future. It was fortunate enough to be able to take one of the original manuscripts of a very ancient book written by a guy by the name of Thomas More many years ago. The word utopia was first used in this Latin text published in 1516. The book's summary begins, bear with me now, Labellus via ores nec minus solitaris quam festivus, the optimal Republica statute decu nova. Okay, so obviously my Latin is a touch rusty, but loosely translated that means a small, real book no less useful than amusing on how things should be in a state and about the new island Utopia. The freshly coined word utopia was likely immediately comprehended by readers at the time. The words you spell ou and topos in ancient Greek means no place, but they also sound like il and topos, which means good place. More therefore characterises this utopia as a nice, if impractical, location. And isn't it the most accurate statement you'll make all week? It seems impossible to find a flawless spot on this flawed planet. But as we also know, humankind will eventually work to overcome any perceived impossibilities and make them actually achievable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the hour of trying for paradise has long been here, and the next enthusiastic human sapiens attempting to accomplish this impossibly difficult task has caught my eye, in particular because they're doing it in style and luxury. Neom, a supercity valued at $500 billion, is located here. It has been dubbed the world's most ambitious endeavour by Saudi officials. This Neom will eventually grow into a 16-borough metropolis on the Red Sea in the Tabuk area of northwest Saudi Arabia. You'll consider Neom's concept to be a big adventurous dream. The men and women who came up with this outlandish notion assert that it represents a possible vision of the future. In actuality, the word Neom means new future. Neom has a distinct concept and aim. Can it really be accomplished if it is the most ambitious endeavour ever? In an interview with Bloomberg in October 2018, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman stated that Phase 1 of Neom would be finished in 2025. Some of you luxury enthusiasts may recognise that name, as he is no stranger to living in luxury. Mohammed bin Salman, the prince, is renowned for his extravagant spending. He just acquired a $450 million Leonardo da Vinci artwork, a $300 million French castle, and a $500 million boat. Mohammed bin Salman is the leader of the Saudi royal family, which is thought to be valued at up to $1.4 trillion. Even further, the Crown Prince has asserted that Neom would ultimately be home to flying automobiles, robot maids, mechanical dinosaurs, and even a man-made moon. Saudi Arabia declared on January 29, 2019 that it would establish a closed joint stock company called Neom with $500 billion. This firm, which is completely owned by the Public Investment Fund, was founded with the intention of expanding the Neom economic zone. It is intended for the project to run entirely on renewable energy. The CEO of Neom joint stock company, Nadhimi Al-Nazar, has made it a top priority for Neom to serve as an example of a sustainable green metropolis in the future. According to Neom, the community will focus on establishing new standards for community health, environmental protection, and the efficient and effective use of technology. It will also provide a new paradigm for urban sustainability. It is being created, built, and autonomously run without being constrained by the antiquated economic and environmental infrastructure that other nations must contend with. This goal can definitely be accomplished given the city's position. On one of the most important economic junctions in the world, Neom is ideally situated. Neom will be a good location for commerce, innovation, and knowledge because of its location in relation to Europe and India. In less than 4 hours, 40% of the world's population will be able to go to Neom. Neom's position is favourable, though not just because of where it sits on the map, but also because of its terrain. Neom's location is breathtaking. This new city's grounds provide a variety of topography, protected by mountains and cooled by Red Sea winds. The city will be far cooler than most of the Middle East's scorching temperatures in the absence of substantial precipitation. Neom will also include mountains with peaks up to 8,000 feet above sea level, more than 280 miles of shoreline with beaches and coral reefs, and other landforms. This implies that Neom will be able to facilitate any climate-specific activity you desire to engage in. This enormous effort, according to Neom, is an attempt to achieve something that has never been done before. It also occurs at a time when the world needs innovative ideas and creative approaches. What is driving this endeavour and supporting all of the billions of dollars being invested is the notion that Neom will be a living laboratory, a location where entrepreneurship and creativity will plot the road for this new future. Towns, cities, ports, business zones, research facilities, arenas for sports and entertainment, and tourist attractions will all be part of Neom. Neom will eventually be home to a little over 1 million people, according to current estimates. Based on the richness and expectations of this metropolis, the people who live in Neom will come from all over the world and have large wallets. This goal of Saudi Arabia and His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman lies at the core of their 2030 vision plan to expand and diversify the Saudi economy and put Saudi Arabia in a position to lead global growth. Neom is essential to Saudi Arabia's goal of becoming a global superpower. Although Saudi Arabia is the country that is leading and initially funding the initiative, the city will ultimately be led, occupied and funded by individuals from all over the world. Thanks to their oil assets, the Saudis have amassed a large number of allies throughout the years. The most important elements of the Saudi economy historically have been the selling and trading of this black gold. The availability of this natural resource also contributes significantly to the nation's influence on the world stage. The world's most lucrative firm is Saudi Aramco, the country's dominant oil company. Saudi Aramco earned nearly $111 billion in net profits only last year. ExxonMobil, the most lucrative oil firm in the US, reported a net profit of $20.8 billion. Even Apple only generated a profit of about $60 billion. However, there has been some debate around the impending release of Neom. As with any significant narrative or world-changing scheme, Neom was confirmed as the primary partner for the League of Legends European Championships summer season at the beginning of 2020. The most popular e-sport in the world is League of Legends. As you can expect, this collaboration was rather significant and it cost a good fortune to buy it out. However, the relationship fizzled out very quickly. The sponsorship agreement with Neom was discontinued by League of Legends creator Riot Games only a few months after it was announced. This cancellation came as a result of complaints from viewers and players. What exactly were the League of Legends community's complaints? Is Dota 2 the Crown Prince's preferred game? Unfortunately, the cause is not really amusing. According to information received, Saudi Arabian officials are purportedly murdering and forcefully expelling members of the Huaytate tribe in order to make room for the development of the metropolis. These revelations might not be shocking to some of the audience members who are historians. It is thought that Saudi Arabia and Neom collaborated on League of Legends in an effort to enhance their respective reputations. This tactic, often referred to as sports cleaning, is frequently considered. The Neom initiative is undoubtedly facing significant obstacles as a result of this debate. But keep in mind that the initiative was initiated in order to transform Saudi Arabia from an oil behemoth with a dubious history to a world leader in innovation and technology. The $500 billion metropolis may present a chance to atone for the nation's injustice and market transformation, not just in the nation but also in the rest of the world. So what do you think of this fascinating plan by Neom? Do you think, like many outrageous ideas, the dream will fade, or is the country of Saudi Arabia the perfect one to follow through on such a plan? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.